So what's going on, boys and girls? It's me again, Jimmy the Fish, aka Opus XPN, bringing you another video on another hatchet. What the hell is that? Yeah, this is a Bahco hatchet. It was inexpensive. I like the shape of it. It is from a European company, but it is made in China. I did not know that. I thought it was made somewhere in Europe, and it's not. Um, I filed it down yesterday, and I got a pretty good edge on it. But the steel is actually pretty damn soft. I mean, really soft. So I don't think it will take beating. I don't think it will, uh, last very long before you need to sharpen it again. I didn't put a very, you know, fine edge on it. It's sharp, but it's still a pretty rough, thick edge because it is very soft. The steel is like actually pretty damn soft. The handle is ash, and it has some horrible orange color on it that I'm gonna take off. I already started sanding it out by hand, and I'm gonna continue doing that. I'm gonna sand it out. Also had a clear varnish type of covering, or coating on it that I took off already. So I'm gonna grind down sand down the handle and apply some linseed oil coatings to it. Also take out this color from the head and just leave it steel, steel color on it. Also, I want to take off this thing. I don't like it. But overall, I mean, I paid $20 for this thing, and for me, that's like, I don't think it's worth $20. Um, I think it's more than worth like $12 because I got a Craftsman, carpenter's hatchet for $20, and that's a USA made high quality steel uh, hatchet, you know, and this is the same price, and I don't think it should be the same price because it's not even the same, you know, on the same type of quality as the other one. Even the Cobalt one, the one from Lowe's, it's made in Mexico, and that one's still better quality steel than this one because that one is not. It's easy to sharpen one. Is not as soft as this one. The handle is hickory. This one doesn't even have a hickory handle. So, you know, I'm just disappointed because I really thought it was made somewhere in the Europe somewhere. Some company in Europe. So it's just the brand that's European, but the actual product is not European. It is made in China. Um, and I don't think they temper the steel correctly because it is too more. Maybe that's the way they wanted it, but for me, the steel is like way too soft for any kind of real work. And more, this is more for gardening, I think, than anything else. Cutting down the small, thin branches and stuff like that. But to chop, I go, let's say, 3 to 4 inch branch. Yeah, I think you have to come in and get your sharpening tools and get it resharpened before you finish even chopping it down. So, I was not pretty happy with the harness of the steel on it. I mean, it looks good, has a very nice, shape on the head, very nice weight, very nice, comfortable handle and everything. It's just the materials that they're using is not up to par as far as compared to other brands. I think this is, yeah, how can I put it to you? It is a nice finish on it. It has a nice finish, something enough. But the thing is, I mean, they put in too much detail on how it looks more than the actual material they're using on it. And I wouldn't mind if it wasn't this pretty, but at least I knew it was of higher quality steel on it, and at least a hickory ash on it. The As you can see, the grain on it is pretty decent. It's not that bad. You got it straight right here, and then it starts curving towards the front a little bit. So even, I got lucky and I got a good grain direction on it, or orientation on it. So I mean, at least that was good, but it's still ash. Now, do I think you need a hickory handle for it? No, no. I mean, this one, for the kind of work that I'm gonna put it through, nah, I don't even think a plastic one will work fine, because I'm not gonna go, you know all out and really, you know use it the way I want to use it, because I don't want to be sharpening every 10 minutes. Like also, I mean, this steel is very soft. It can get very sharp because I got it like sharp, um, because the steel is soft. So I started, going at it, and I got a very fine edge on it. So it gets a very fine edge because it is very easy to sharpen. But I was like, well, no, this is like way too thin. I'm gonna get a chip on the edge, or I'm gonna get bends on it or something. So I, took off that edge and put a little bit thicker edge on it. But it was so easy to do that I was like, well, this is not a good thing. So this is the Bahco uh, hatchet, and this is the point oh oh point six size. This is a small one. They have some larger ones, but I'm not. Uh, I want to say I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because of the application that I wanted it for, and I'm expecting something else. Nobody told me. It was in my head. I was expecting something else. But for gardening, it's around your house. Cutting small branches and stuff like that. I think it's perfect. People that don't know how to sharpen, uh, that much, that just wanna put a decent edge on it pretty fast, I think it's perfect, for that kind of application, the small things, gardening stuff like that, and around the house. Yeah, I think it'll work fine. Do you have better options out there? Yes, you do. But again, this is a $20 thing, so you cannot get too picky sometimes. But I'm comparing it to the Craftsman, and in that one I pay the same amount of money, and it's way superior than this. I mean, way superior than this. So that's my video on the Bahco um, hatchet. Of course, I haven't put it to a test on uh, actual wood or trees or anything like that. I'm just telling you, by the removal of steel, when I was sharpening the edge, I mean, it was like ridiculous. I mean, you could see the whole thing just coming off really easy with this very light pass. It just removed the steel like right away. So, that was like my only complaint, is like, well, it's just a little bit too soft. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon again. Bye bye.